Armistice Day, Mick Oh Lay's visit to Sunninghill, do-it-yourself SOS working garden, rough cut photo trail, and it is a rough cut. Firstly, standard introductions for those that have not had the misfortune to see my recent videos. Our place in Sunninghill, number 22 Armistice Court, also known as Robin's Corner. The warning sign about our cat Toady. This was where GPS was tested from the late 1980s. Lovely birthday present from June, a bit of garden sculpture. Yes, a large oak tree that sprang up from an acorn. The camper that was used to transport Snoopy's robot boat. Yeah, point that out, battle damage. June said Robin did it. Robin said the wall did it, but the wall was okay. And of course, the important guy is Snoopy the Viking. And this is this last year's robot boat, and he survived a couple of months at sea, and all that is on other pages. Yes, that was improvised. The important thing here, of course, apart from the flatulent gnome, one of the things guarding the premises of many, are the warning signs about cameras, lots of those, and of course the small print about water squirters. You've been warned. So we go in. Samantha working from home in what is the games room, and we hope we'll soon be clear of junk when we finished work, and we're getting close to it, preparing space in the garden. June in her lovely kitchen, which again work queued there to be done. Nice fridge and the rest of it. It's all a matter of doing work in the right order and getting the right people to do it. And of course, if the right people aren't available, then one has to do it oneself. And a lot of it is urgent, and therefore I call it in the category of do-it-yourself SOS, especially when we've got power outages and things. Right, coming into the lounge, closed circuit TV monitor there. And what I've got on the screen here is anybody looking at a YouTube video, especially something like this, it's incredibly long with lots of pictures, but there could be a picture of you or of significance to particular people. So what I've got on the screen is a video of a few days ago, several back on the YouTube channel, and it shows use of the time bar here to access, peruse content very quickly, and then replay bits. And the frame I've chosen on this video, which was the trip to Swindon, is the one of Mick Oh Lay. And yes, it took a while to get the pronunciation right. I think Mick Oh Lay rather than Mikolaj is the normal pronunciation, although some people, I think Mikolaj actually pronounces it Mikolaj, if I've got it right, or Mick Oh Lay. Still, I call it Mick Oh Lay for the moment. Lots of words there, so let's go out into the garden. And this is where, for us, the important work is being done, not just to make the garden pretty, but make bits of it functional, so we can clear this junk. And when I say junk, a lot of it is important junk. It's not just hobbies and stuff like that, it's stuff for maintenance, where we have to fix something, we need to know how to fix it and where to go for the tools to fix it. And we did that recently when we had power cut locally due to water getting into the system. Right, so here's our pond for those who haven't seen it. You'll see it on the photo trails, and good work was done recently with help of Paul from Chobham in the drainage, the roof, And if I walk along here, lovely flowers, you have to watch out for the water squirters. And of course they only have water in, and there's lots of things, as it says on the signs, that could be in them. So lots of those. Telescope. Right, we'll keep this tour focused, if you call it focused, on recent work. So last night I was able to get a security light working that we'd bought from Ascot Hardware, and basically I had to change charge the battery, and I broke all the rules, but it's on the record. Oh yes, and we found a nice place for him. So coming around here again, within the last few days we've been able to, this is June and myself, in the same way that we erected this tool shed on our own. Lovely Polish guy came and delivered very well, low priced, and quickly delivered within 3 days of order, I think. He gives a few tips. A lot of this is a mess, but the important recent work, important to be able to clear stuff out, and we already have this in a reasonable state now, ready for that stuff to be moved, is what I'm going to call, for lack of better words, my plastic workshop. So this is the plastic workshop, and so we're going to move this stuff out and start getting it into a decent state. A lot of this plastic can be removed, like the structural plastic, because even though it's rough, the wooden structure should be a little more reliable. And there's some work around there that is in the category of garden stuff. We'll make it a nice wildlife thing. Where we got a benefit already fairly recently is 2 doors, plastic over the top, and now things like gardening tools can be highly visible. So as it happens, that door came from our friends, the Indian family in the village, and this one from Paul and Chobham's mum and dad. Careful where you tread. Yeah, might have broken something there. That's what happens. Right, I think that's it as the introduction, so at least you get a snapshot of what the garden is like on Monday the 14th of November 2022, and 14th of November is also my late father's birthday, and I've got a page in tribute to him on my website. Mind the water squirters. So now we go into a very long photo trail. I warned you it was a long photo trail, so it only remains to say, look after yourselves, stay safe, and enjoy what days we have.